responded was, you're lucky if you can find a girl with eyes. After that, he punched me. And those are the moments like that I cherish so closely. Cherish closely. So, I'm sorry, guys. We're a small group, which means we're a closer unit. When the times are good, they're amazing. No one wants to kill each other. But when they're bad, they're terrible. We had our falling outs and falling ins. It's just a part of life. We live life and move on. I feel like one of those people that says cliche things, but I can honestly say high school changed me for the best. We stand here today on the brink of the future. It's not a dream, it's a reality. We began our dreaming year at SSTCC as children, but we stand here as young adults. It's been a long journey, but we finally made it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to dream big. Take time to enjoy life because it's not guaranteed. We live, we laugh, we love, and just be grateful for everything. Thank you everyone who came tonight, Mom, Dad. I want to thank you guys the most because it was you guys who pushed me to do the best. Oh, thank you everyone at the school too. There you go, sorry, I haven't heard calls. For letting me sign up for classes. Thank you guys and everyone here. I say all the names, but I feel like I've leave someone out and I don't want to do that. Oh yeah, that's it. Mom, you owe me $5.
Thank you, Laura. Let's give her another round of applause. Now I would like to welcome our valedictorian, Yusuf Mahamoud.
Are you ready for the roast? Thank you, guys. Good evening, distinguished guests, family and friends, parents, teachers, students, and most importantly, fellow graduates. Today we have gathered to celebrate years of hard work, countless nights spent studying last minute for exams, and to pay tribute to the great memories we have made. Throughout the past 6 or so years, our bond has become stronger, and we have in fact become a second family. Since I found out I was valedictorian a week ago, I began a social experiment to make my friends and teachers' lives miserable. I told everyone that I was stuck writing my speech and that I was just going to publicly roast everyone I knew, both the people I hate and the people I love. I don't think I ever had as much fun as I have had the past several weeks. I mean, every time I go around the school, everyone's looking at me like, what did you say, what did you say? And they're ready to grab a speech today when I'm walking around. All you have to do is look at my classmates' faces right now. They're all staring at me, thinking about what I'm about to say about them. They're thinking about what their parents are going to think of them when I reveal their dark secrets. Miss Kristen and Miss Margie. Look at you with your eyes wide open, so nervous about what I'm going to say. I see Miss Moss opening up her paper bag. She's decorated it. The rest of the staff is staring at me thinking about whether or not Mr. Demers is going to renew their contracts. The truth is, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to roast anyone today. Carrie Otis, the well-known actress, advocated that life inevitably throws us curveballs, unexpected circumstances, that remind us to expect the unexpected. I have come to understand these curveballs are the beautiful unfolding of both karma and karma. Though most of the SST faculty and student body will expect me a nasty speech, insults, and so on, not a single person would expect this turnaround except Mr. Cummings, who kind of stole my speech today. You see, we should never assume that what we have planned is always going to happen the way we want it to. Most of the time, it won't happen the way we want it to, and I learned that the hard way this year. This leads me to my first survival tip: expect the unexpected. I'm going to tell you a little story. 40-year-old Ruby Casimiro had a completely normal C-section, giving birth to a beautiful baby girl on September 23rd of 2014, I'm sorry. But when her medical team moved her to the recovery room, she fell unconscious. Suddenly, Ruby, now a mother of two, was in full cardiac arrest. Her anesthesiologist immediately intubated her so a machine could breathe for her. She called a code, which means everyone starts frantically running to the room trying to save her life. Most scary was when Ruby had a pulseless rhythm, which means her heart was beating, but blood was not reaching the organs that they were supposed to. And we all know that cells need blood to survive. And so the cells in the body were not able to absorb as much blood as they needed. So they delivered constant CPR for 45 minutes straight to get the heart working normally. And after about 2 hours, the doctors knew that there was no hope. After CPR for so long, usually the lips start to crush and so on, and so they call it. So they brought her extended family into the room to say goodbye. After Ruby's family returned to a waiting room, where they, along with a few nurses, frantically prayed on their knees for a different outcome, the doctors stopped pumping her chest. They were ready to call her time of death. As the doctor stared at the clock, he said, "Stop." He said, this is his quote, "Without any medicine or CPR, Ruby's heart began to beat on its own for the first time in 2 hours. This is with no CPR." This happens quite frequently, which is why I bring up this lesson that expect the unexpected. Doctors, nurses, and everyone were already saying their goodbyes. They were covering her face, ready, to call it, and things turned around for the best. What they found out was that amniotic fluid had leaked into the uterus and traveled through her bloodstream to her heart. This caused the extensive damage. The next morning, Ruby's breathing tube was removed. They expected extensive damage to her vocal cords, to her rib cage. No. She was absolutely perfect. There was nothing to happen. So that's that story. So expect the unexpected. My second piece of advice is to understand that failure is inevitable. Before Walt Disney built the empire he has today, he was fired by a newspaper editor because he lacked the imagination and had no good ideas. Before J.K. Rowling had any Harry Potter success, she was a divorced single mother on welfare, struggling to get by. Luckily, the novel she was writing while she was receiving the welfare at the time turned into the Harry Potter franchise, which has since made Rowling a billionaire. At age 22, Oprah Winfrey was fired from her job as a television reporter because she was unfit for TV. Steven Spielberg was rejected from the University of Southern California School of Theater, Film, and Television 3 times. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Steve Jobs was a college dropout, a fired tech executive, and at first, an unsuccessful businessman. Eventually figured out that worked out a different way. Even though the word failure may have a semi-negative connotation, I want everyone to ponder about how we learn. You see, we learn by not getting the answer right 100 or 200 times, but rather by getting the answer wrong once. My competitive personality will make me so guilty about getting that answer wrong that I'll make sure that I never get it wrong again. That is how I learn, and that is how I know this is the most for my fellow classmates learn. Unfortunately, most people believe failure serves only to impede success and only stands as an obstacle. But the truth of the matter is that if it were not for failure, we won't have sticky notes. And what is life without sticky notes? And I literally mean sticky notes. To me, it's a life without not worth living. People know that I write all my notes on sticky notes, and that's how it studies. Our greatest presidents are known for breaking the rules to create something new and enduring. George Washington enforced the first tax on products in the United States, and most models after this, making sure people knew that the federal government had authority. He gathered militias from across the states. The show of military force being enough to shut down the Whiskey Rebellion. Thomas Jefferson bought the Louisiana Territory, not having any idea if he had the authority to do so. There was a long debate, but the purchase was still made. Abraham Lincoln did everything he could to drag the rebel states back into the Union, including attempting to violate the Constitution by suspending habeas corpus. Roosevelt, among many other things, helped to liberate Panama from the control of Colombia, to build a canal where he wanted. These are just some highlights. Now, every president has left a mark, simply because they replaced the American government, either for good or for ill. All of them because they took chances and pushed the boundaries. Before I officially bring an end to this speech and allow my fellow classmates to accept their diplomas and walk the stage, I would like to thank several people who have played a remarkable role in shaping me into the person I am today. If it weren't for these blessings, I would not have been at the podium today, and to them, I will be forever grateful. I want to start with my best friends, my classmates, and my second family. Even though we've had our ups and our downs the last several years, I've never felt closer to you all than at this very moment. You all are my brothers and sisters, and anytime I need your support, know that I will always be that one pillar who will tell you the way it is, whether you like it or not. Your parents will hold your hand and tell you everything is going to be okay. I won't hold your hand, and I'll tell you that things are going to be hard so that we can manage it. Your pain is my pain, and your laughter is my laughter. I'm going to miss Melody's bright red hair, Becky's loud laugh, Lauren's reptile view, and scary hashtags on her Instagram pics, Jake's random hugs, Brandon's hilarious sarcasm, Aurora telling me how much she hates me and then saying just kidding, Jaden explaining to me that even though he has only seen me a few days, he likes me the most in the class. Well, that may be stretching the truth a bit. And last but not least, Sammy's quiet personality. Y'all will forever be my closest friends. And if y'all ever have a reunion 5 or 10 years from now, I do not want an invitation. I wish you each the best of luck, and hope for you all only the most profound success. Whether I decide to go to Pittsburgh, Austin, or Mississippi, and yeah, I'm allowed to go if you have no way to go to college. Know that I'm always only a text message away, and notice that I said one text message. I don't want any of y'all to text me at 9 times at 2 in the morning. Besides here, I'm not going to answer you. I love you guys. I think before I continue that the class of 2015 deserves a great round of applause. That's a good one, guys. Thank you. I have been a student at SSTCC since its grand opening in 7th grade, and I have never seen an administration as effective as the one in place today. Mr. Dominski, the students and faculty love and appreciate you a lot. May not seem like it, but we do. You have provided me the opportunity to attend a phenomenal school, take lots of early college credits, and walk the halls like I own the place. Your dedication to student success is unparalleled, and I wish you and Mr. Dominski the best of luck. Mrs. Lerma, you may be strict, but because you get the job done and ensure our students are safe and have an ideal environment in which to study, your shoes will always be too large to fill. Thank you for all you do. Ms. Rocco, I have known you for several years, and I can tell you that you have become the goal of any administrator. You integrate your passion for teaching with your passion for being an assistant principal so well. Yesterday, we took my senior pictures because, well, let's just leave it at that. I made my way so innocently to Ms. Kristen's office, and I tell her how good I look in the new pictures. And Ms. Flores, who was standing in the office at the time, looks at me and tells me to calm down and stop being so smart. So thank you, Ms. Flores, for making sure I don't have to be carried away with myself, despite me being 130 pounds of pure perfection. 2 years ago, when I actually took classes at SST, I would remember studying in the library after school for several hours. I always sat on the couch waiting for my ride, and each day at about 6:30, Ms. Mendiola would walk out with her dog. No administrator, sacrificed as much as she did to make sure that the students and teachers always had what they so desired. And last but not least, Mr. Redpath, who I can say is the greatest blessing to any high school student. He is beyond a reasonable doubt the greatest college counselor that anyone could ask for. I used to barge into his office and ask him to send me 6 or 7 transcripts at a time to universities. Within 5 minutes, he had them ready to be mailed out. That process can take up to 3 weeks at other schools. His humor and his advice will always serve you well, and for that, Mr. Redpath, you will be really missed. Next year's senior class has a great opportunity, and I only hope that they appreciate you the way we do, and thank you for all you have done to continue to do. And now to the front office. No matter how much insulting things y'all do, y'all always be my favorite staff members. Your jobs are beyond a doubt topic on campus. I found that out 2 weeks ago during that rain chaos. Parents yell at you, students barge into the office demanding things be done, etc. But I was sent down as your guardian angel this year to make sure that the office runs as smoothly as possible. In fact, if it weren't for me, Saskia, the office would have blew up this year. Ms. Margie, you are hilarious. You're pessimistic, but it's a humorous kind of negativity. That'll be Ms. Fisher, Ms. Kristen. There's a woman dedicated to what she does for a living more than yourself. And for that, I always love and appreciate you. Thank you for all you've done for me and for all your support and advice when I'm down, and you are my second mother. Ms. Dorothy, thank you for being the greatest support system. You were my greatest advocate and beyond a doubt the strongest woman I know. You have been through a lot, and in spite of everything, you remain steadfast to what you believe. Ms. Potts, all I can say is that I love you to death. You are my favorite teacher, and I miss you so much. I pray that God continue to bless you with the great personality you have and for the great memories you share. Mr. Gossett? will not touch the constructive yet. You taught me that I have no hope in art. And reassured me of my commitment to science. Stick with the books. And by the way, new study, Mr. Gossett, whoever doesn't know him very well, he loves Arizona tea. I mean, if you want to get him a gift, that's the ultimate thing. I didn't do it for you well. They actually found 2 days ago that Arizona tea is made with blood. I really like it, but in science, you've been instrumental to my success. You do the greatest advice, and I was forever thankful for your support. Ms. Mom, thank you for being such a great American history teacher. You're crazy, but you're good kind of crazy. Mr. Cummings, thank you for being the greatest history teacher right now. I passed your advanced placement in exam because of your phenomenal instruction. Mrs. Murphy, you've been undoubtedly the best math instructor I've ever had. I've had 9 just in my high school career. You were also the hardest. No matter how many nights I studied for your exams, I always missed one question. Always. Mrs. Burry, you're the most optimistic person I know. I will miss your voice in the halls and the talk you had about attending Ohio State. Mrs. Minojosa, you're a phenomenal science instructor, and I have absolutely no idea how you got to teach genetics. Mrs. Jordan, if it were not for your last-minute push to prepare for the AP English exam, I would not have scored the 5 that I did. Because of you, I have been exempt from all English in college. Your constructive criticism and harsh grading improved my writing dramatically. Well, I appreciate it, but it was harsh. Now it's funny. It's funny that the answers to the meeting I know. Your steadfast commitment to the mission of school science and technology makes you an invaluable staff member. And on behalf of the senior class of 2015, we would like to present you with a bouquet of flowers. Your personality is unmatched. You are simply amazing. Thank you for being our class's greatest blessing, and I thank you dearly for your friendship. I will miss you so much. And last but not least, I want to thank my perfect family. Thank you, Dad, for all your support. You're a hilarious old man. That's for sure. I would like to honor my phenomenal uncle and aunt who have been my second father and mother since birth. You guys mean more to me than the entire world. Many words can tell. So I just want you to know that I love you too with all my heart. And anyone who knows me, this is a little relational stuff. Anyone who knows me knows that there's no one in the world dearer to me than my mother. She's the most beautiful woman on this earth, both inside and out. She sacrificed more than I could ever imagine to make sure that we never felt underprivileged or less important than anyone. She had 5 kids, decided to go back to school while pregnant with the youngest 2, and still graduated with a bachelor's in nursing last fall from this very university. I cannot imagine living a day without you, and I'll have to, it will no longer be easy to work. Every breath I take, every step I walk, and every second I spend with a smile on my face is to pay tribute to my love for you and my appreciation for everything you do for me. I don't know how I'm going to wake up every morning when I'm out to college without seeing your beautiful smile or hearing your perfect voice. You are my entire life, and the day you wake up and tell me that I did something wrong is when I know I have to do it. No one will ever mean as much as you do to me. You are the brightest light in the darkest of skies. I love you with all my heart, and when you woke up this morning, looked me in the eyes and told me that you were proud of me, my day was made. So without further ado, I would like to make a solemn promise to my classmates. I promise to never forget the years that I spent with you all walking the halls of SST, whatever my age may be. I hope that these years will forever resonate in our memory, and hope that they have been just as enjoyable for you as they have been for me. Thank you, class of 2015, for making the past years an unforgettable experience. I pray that we all accomplish what we are capable of. The sky is the limit. The years have been great, but it is time to write a new chapter in our lives. As we part from each other today, I would like to leave you with my favorite quote by Mahatma Gandhi. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Congratulations, class of 2015. Thank you.
Thank you. That was I love you. I've always said I was going to cry when he graduated, and I held it together today. Give a round of applause. start our diploma ceremony. If I can please have you line up. First, we have Sammy Alpine. Jesse Tono 7. Brandon Zavila. Melanie Flores. Aurora Gomez. Lauren Gonzalez. Andrew Lopez. Yusuf Mahamud. Malik Williams. At this time, seniors, if I can please have you get your tassels and move them to the left side. I present to you the class of 2013. Thank you everybody for coming out tonight.
I didn't even get it.
Yeah, nobody got it.
I knew you weren't roasting anybody.
I
That
felt
was a
so
good
bad.
speech. That was
Tomorrow
really
the
good
party will.
Tomorrow. Good luck, guys.
It's like,
So proud of y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow night though, right?
Of course.
Very good. Oh, you're awesome. Yo, guys.
Sorry.
He's trying to get to his sister. He's trying to get
Yeah, good seeing you. Is that good? couldn't find some of y'all. I didn't know where y'all were when he was calling y'all out.
If the light's not red, it's not on.
It is on.
No, it's not. Liar. Liar.
Record.